earth and the clouds that gathered at the edges of the sky, mimicking the creature as best I could. I zigzagged through grass that snaked around my paws, pulling and beckoning, slowing me down. I gave it up. The cawing, it wouldn't fool anyone. I snuck another look over my shoulder. He was dangerously close now, his muzzle at my heels. "Peary!" I yelped as he pounced at me and his claws glanced my brush. I might have known that the bird call wouldn't stop him. I turned to face him, baring my teeth. "Enough!" I hissed. His eyes caught the light. "Not till you beg for mercy." I started to run again, but with a final leap, he slammed his paws on my back and threw me to the ground. I bucked against his grip, but he was stronger than me. "Mercy!" he gasped. "Say it!" "Never!" I spat. He pressed his muzzle to my ear. "Say it! Say it or else!" "Or else what?" "Or else this!" He dropped on top of me, covering my face with long lashes of his tongue, licking my ears, my nose, my whiskers. I growled and licked my brother back, tickling his belly till he whimpered and twisted away, rolling in the dirt as I swiped at his neck. "You see, there is no or else. You may be bigger than me, but I'm cleverer, and I always win." He allowed me to assault him with gentle nips. "I let you win," he panted. "I know what a bad loser you are." "You're dreaming." I clambered to my paws and shook off my fur. Peary looked up at me, his head cocked. "Whatever you say, little fox," he geckered mischievously. A series of high-pitched stuttering clicks. "Mad fox, bad fox, just another dead fox." It was something we often chanted together, though Great Ma complained it set her hairs on end. "I'm not that much smaller than you," I scowled. He hopped, skipped, and turned on the spot with a cheerful wow, wow, wow. Little fox, you'll always be the little fox." I sprang at him, but he ducked out of the way. "And you'll always be my foolish brother," I sniffed. He looped back to me, pressing the white of his muzzle against my neck. The game was over. I didn't fight him anymore. I closed my eyes and let the warmth of his body seep into mine. I could feel his pulse against my jaw. My own seemed to fall into step with it. We ran to the same ka-thump, ka-thump, growing slower now. Ka-thump, ka-thump. Foss stepped out from between the tall grass. "I hope you're playing nicely together, foxlings." Ma appeared beside him. "Nicely?" Her eyes twinkled. We hurried toward them, panting as they licked our ears, clicking and warbling. "We're always nice," yipped Peary, throwing me a look. Ma seemed ready to question this, but stopped when Great Ma approached. Like Peary, her fur was mottled in thick hairs of silver, ginger, and gold that glistened in the light. Her eyes were watchful, and she seemed distracted when we ran to her. "The furless?" Fa watched her face for clues. We stared over the tall grass. The wild way was a narrow area, little more than a path of green between gray territories, dotted with a few young trees. The two-legged furless rarely entered here, but they were always close, baying, pacing, beating out the tempo of their noisy lives. The great snarl was their world, forbidden to young foxes, a rigid land of towering buildings and manglers with unblinking eyes. Snatchers stalked when the sun was up, furless with sticks who rounded up foxes that were never seen again. Great Ma pulled her gaze away. "It was nothing." She lowered her muzzle and touched our noses. "You play so rough, you two." "Peary, you're larger than Isla. I hope you remember that." "She's tough as dried rat skin," he sniffed, giving me a friendly shove. Great Ma's snout crinkled. "All the same." "I can hold my own," I piped up. "Mad fox, bad fox, stop that!" growled Great Ma. "The snarl is dangerous. You shouldn't joke about it." Peary moved quickly to lighten the mood.